Hey everyone, Tesla Tom here. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are taking a road trip from Sydney to the Blue Mountains to check out the new Tesla Supercharger at Blaxland in our 2023 lithium iron phosphate rear-wheel drive Tesla Model Y. Let's go. All right, just a couple of things I want to show you before we head off. First of all, the aftermarket wheel caps from EVBase for our Tesla Model Y. These are 19-inch, really simple to install. I'll show you now how to do it. Literally put your hands in the spokes there and just pull it out like that. And this is what you do with your original OEM caps, and then you can just fit these new ones on. Just find the valve inset there, line it up, and literally just clip on and just push it around the wheel. And that's it, you're done. And that is a nice looking, I guess turbine cap for our Model Y. Okay, and secondly, I want to show you the fridge or freezer that fits in the subfloor of the boot. There it is there for Tesla Model Y. This is available from Braumach. I'll leave the link in the video description below. As you can see, fits perfectly in that subfloor area and easy enough to lift out, not too heavy, and put back in again. And it comes with these tabs as well, so that there is some ventilation when you do close the lid, which is what the product recommends. And it also fits perfectly into the 16-volt plug here. And I've checked with the manufacturer that because the new Model 3 Model Ys have the lithium ion low voltage battery, it's okay to plug this device into that 16-volt socket. So all good. There we go. And panning back here now into the display. There we go. Showing 13 degrees currently inside the chest, running at 15.5 volts from the car. And you can also set the desired temperature. So there we go, I have it on minus 20 degrees at the moment because I want it to act as a freezer. Got some ice creams in there, which I will try when we get to the Blue Mountains. Okay, that's where the plug comes out of on the side of the chest. Yep, and then you just neatly bring the chest in. The wire goes around there and out again this side. And I've got a little slot there. And then I'll just close the lid now. There we go, and that fits perfectly in there. Yep. Okay, and the fridge freezer also has an app, believe it or not, Bluetooth connection. So we just connect from the car, and then you can monitor how cold it is right now. So we left it at 13 degrees, and then you can slide how, how cool you want the temperature to be, or the desired temperature to be. Have it in Celsius and Fahrenheit, max, eco mode. In the battery mode, the manufacturer has said keep it on low or medium for now. All right, so we are heading off to the Blue Mountains Tesla Supercharger. There it is there. We'll get there with 46% state of charge. Apparently take an hour, 23 minutes, 68 kilometers away. It will arrive at 5:36 p.m. It's currently 4:13 p.m. and it's now 75% state of charge. And the car tells you exactly where it will be going. There we go, turn-by-turn directions all the way. And yeah, if we didn't charge, we can actually come back with 26%, but obviously we will charge to show you what it looks like in the area. And also with the energy app as well will tell us exactly what the consumption will be, and also break down what else the car is using, like in terms of climate, battery conditioning, elevation, everything else as well. So live projection is right there, and then we'll see whether we actually meet that target. Interesting too will be whether the fridge or the freezer we've got running in the back will affect things at all, and whether the temperature, which obviously will drop as we climb, will drop as well, whether the climate will affect the projection. So stay tuned, we'll find out. And look, check this out. It's actually already preconditioning the battery for fast charging straight away. Very interesting. All right, so we're just joining the M4 motorway now. And as you can see, driving into the sunset. Beautiful shot there. Let's engage autopilot, double tap right stalk over here. There we go. Blue tram track lines, and it should match the speed quite nicely there, posted speed sign. And check this out, the fridge freezer is still tracking along, minus 15 degrees, so yeah, nice and cold there. All right, let's see. Yes, actually the camera's picked up the electronic speed signs too, which is fantastic. So to match the speed sign, right stalk, hold down a couple of seconds, it'll match back to on the screen there, 100, and then your speed will pick up too, which is great. All right, so I think we're traveling actually more efficient than we the car first thought we would. If you remember, we were projected to reach there with 46%, and now it's telling us we'll reach there with 54%. So yeah, we're doing pretty well, and we'll get there at 5:39 in 24 minutes, 35 kilometers away. And also, what's interesting too, let's have a look at the trip computer. So we're actually doing better in green than what the car projected. So there we go, driving 6.2% it's used since we left for the journey, which is 2.9% better than expected. Cost us a bit in elevation, 1.1%, and everything else 0.8%. So I wonder whether that everything else is due to the fridge freezer working away there. So sorry, 1.2%. That's what it's being used up by, which is 0.8% worse than expected. So I would say that's probably the fridge freezer working hard there. Battery conditioning 2.7%, which is actually better than what the car projected to. All right, so that's good. Yeah, let's touch base again when we reach the foot of the mountains. We'll see you shortly. All right, so we have reached the foot of the mountain. Just reduce the speed. Go to this lane here. Back on autopilot. Adjust to the speed limit. Okay. Yeah, so now it's preconditioning. It started doing that about 10 minutes ago. It's telling us we'll get there at 53% in about 6 minutes time. Fridge update, minus 17 degrees Celsius. So yes, it has progressed. It's great. Let's have a look at the energy update. Wow, we're still doing better than projection. Look at that. Really improved over the freeway leg of the journey. I'm very curious to see how we'll do as we climb this mountain. Let's see how the fridge freeze is doing. So 1.6%, so it's used 1% of the battery, I think, so far. Yeah, it's pretty good. Driving wise, we've taken up 12.7, so it's still the bulk of the energy used when you're driving. Alright, we'll touch base when we get to the supercharger. Okay, so we're approaching the supercharger location, so I'll keep the camera rolling so you can see the entry point. Looks like the left turn here. Looks like it's at the Blaxland Village Centre. Okay. Keep going this way. Behind the Shell service station, probably. Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Oh, turn right here. Yeah, look at that.
Now your destination is on the right.
Well, the service station's up there, you can see. So I guess amenities are there, if necessary. Back of the car park. Interesting. Might use this one here, one on the end. Okay, so they were quite easy to find, I guess. Ooh, seems quite tight, doesn't it? Very narrow. Okay. Let me adjust. All right. Yeah, it's a very narrow spot. Okay, got a button right up against it. Okay, let's head off and plug in. Okay, let's do this in real time, everyone. So actually, we'll just document now first. It's 53% state of charge. It is 11 degrees Celsius. And let's have a look at the energy. Yep, definitely arrived better than what the car thought. And driving took up 13.7%, battery conditioning took up 3.2%, climate 1.2%, elevation 1.4%, 1% actually worse than the car thought. Everything else 1.7%, which is the fridge freezer. And I'll just show you the fridge freezer is still at minus 17 degrees. All right, let's go plug in. Follow me, everyone. Go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we are number 6 here. So let's hop over this way. Might get Joy to plug in. Hello, Joy. And just walk around here. So it's version 3. I'll just show the plug there. Version 3, because it's just the one plug. There's normally 2 if it's version 2. All right, Joy's going to plug in now. Done. So easy, right? Tesla Superchargers. There's nothing like it. It's just super easy. It's already turning green. So good. So good. All right, let's go inside the car. Let's have a look. Okay, inside the car again. Okay, charge limit 100%. That's okay, because no one else is here. It's gonna take half an hour, and it should ramp up to, let's see, we should get to about 170, which is the limit of the car. Yeah, 171 kilowatts, pretty much right on there. Yeah, there we go, 54%. And you can hear the charger actually just whirring away. I think it's coming from the charger. Yeah, definitely coming from the charger and not the car. So it's working hard. And the power packs are just all the way at the other end there. So we'll go for a walk there and take a look. All right, we'll hang around here for a bit and then we'll head off. Okay, so just around the area here, so we've got a blocked sign by the tree there, but that does say electric vehicles accepted only while charging. And then each of these say Tesla charging right there. And interestingly as well, all these spots don't have any wheel barriers. So I guess they will all eventually be used for EVs of all types one day, not just Teslas. I think that's probably the plan. It's already being run as a pilot program in New South Wales. There's 5 chargers currently. And then one on the end here is facing this way. So I guess you can probably come in with a trailer, maybe. And again, I did say earlier the spots are very tight. So just beware as you drive in here. In terms of amenities, I've already said there is a service station up there. Looks like it's still open. And I think the shopping village is just through that alleyway up there. So yeah, I guess during business hours, there's stuff open. And then it's pretty well lit. I'm just standing here with the light there looking at us or shining on us. So pretty well lit. And what time is it now? Probably about 6 or just 5:45. So yeah. All right, let's see how the fridge freezer is going. So minus 18 degrees. All right, let's have a look inside. And yes, I can feel the cold air already. So I think it did its job. And there's an ice cream bar. Feels solid. All good signs. We have to test to make sure that it is cold. Okay. Oh, signs are good. Signs are good. Okay, here we go. Yes, see? Solid ice cream. Yep. Test passed. Ice cream is still cold, still solid, inside the Braumach freezer for Motorway. Okay, so 99% static charge. We're pretty close to 100. And we should pop up to 100 pretty soon. There we go, calibrating. That sign says battery almost full. Charging at the expected rate for present battery energy level. Expect charge rate to slow. Well, yeah, it's pretty slow, right? 13 kilowatts. All right, well, I think we should probably unplug. It's pretty close. And see that it's, well, it would have cost you $19.19 had you had to pay for it, but luckily we've got lots of supercharging credits, so that's free for us today. But that's an idea of how much it would have cost you to charge your vehicle. All right, so we're done, and Joy is going to unplug through the stall. Okay.
It's lighter than I thought.
Okay, and we're back. The flap goes down, and we are done. And because there are less than 50% of the stalls taken up today, there's no risk of idle fees, but do take note that if more than 50% of the stalls are taken up by Teslas and you stay more than 5 minutes after your charge limit, then you are liable for idle fees, and they are quite strict. So take note.
Many hours later.
Alright everyone, we are back, and 84% static charge, so only took us 16% to get back from Blaxland to Chatswood. Thanks for watching everyone. Until the next Ludicrous Feed video, happy charging.